From the beginning, when I came into aggregate space, it was clear that something different was going on.
We wanted to have a place where they could do whatever they wanted to do.
We were just searching for another way to make work, another way to live.
Oakland was a natural transition for a lot of artists, and we landed here and we were super happy to find it. We were moving to this huge warehouse, like 5,000 square feet, and it was really daunting, but this idea of production is what actually pushed us to the East Bay.
We were struggling to make the space work, and we decided that we had to do some major construction so that we could share it with other people.
It was a huge risk, but it was a necessary one. We wanted to be a presence in the community that showed people that were making specifically site-specific work, installation, video work.
Stuff that always was relegated to the corner, and people didn't know how to deal with it. So we took it upon ourselves as people that made that kind of work to try to take it out of the back corner of the group show and make it be the focus of our whole place.
Aggregate space exists on this otherwise unnoticeable corner in West Oakland. When you walk through the door, you are oftentimes just overwhelmed by how grandiose what is happening there.
There's a support system here which allows an artist to come into the space, and it feels like a creative home or an extension of the studio.
The goal for us is always to help the artists bring out their absolute best.
Conrad and Willis came to my studio when I was working in a garage at the time, and they had encouraged me to pursue some video work that had gone unrealized during my graduate school experience. When I received the email inviting me to show, I couldn't breathe. I was so excited.
I was playing around with the ideas of storytelling and myth-making within Southern culture. When Conrad approached me about doing a large-scale installation painted directly onto the walls. It's really about the totality of the idea that I feel like drives Conrad and Willis.
When people see label of gallery, they think, I'm going to walk in, and they have all of these perceptions. And it's not at all what they get when they walk in the door.
But then 15 minutes later, leaving relaxed and full of thoughts that they would have never ever been able to put in their head otherwise.
To provide that experience is really wonderful.
What makes this place so good is it's not trying to do all these other things. Bring an artist in and say, what do you want to do? Let's try to make that happen. You don't get that anywhere else.
I think Aggregate Space's role is this amazing incubator space from early career artists to mid-career artists who might not have had an opportunity to show in the Bay Area, to strike a dialogue with people they might not otherwise have a chance to interact with.
I think it's really important that moving forward, particularly in the arts, to have a venue that is really focused on putting energy into creative thinking. At this point in our history, cultural institutions like Aggregate Space need to be strong.
Since we opened the doors in November of 2011, we've shown over 140 artists. We've had 40 now Featherboard reading series.
Thank you for coming out tonight.
The idea behind Featherboard writing series was to invite both emerging and much more established authors to show their work in a public space.
Featherboard runs in conjunction with every exhibition that ASG has had.
Go home and know that it's gone.
I feel like there are things happening in Aggregate Space Gallery that I don't see anywhere else in the Bay Area. It's carved out, I think, its own space and its own identity.
We've had 20 writer-in-residence, we've had over 20 artist talks.
They see a very minimum, clean space. And they do know, oh, is this a show? What's going on here?
The potential for it to be a keystone of the Bay Area arts community is huge. Aggregate Space, pretty much every exhibition allows artists, in some cases right out of grad school, to come in for these tremendous exhibition opportunities, and that doesn't exist elsewhere.
There are these people that can take a place and just make it sort of this amazing, unique place. Yeah, Conrad and Willis, of course there wouldn't be aggregate space without them.
There are so many people that are capable of creating something that you've never seen before. It's our responsibility to lay down our abilities and our skills and our resources and help those people achieve something that they just would be talked out of otherwise. Making this a viable nonprofit is the last piece of that puzzle. All the rest of the pieces are already there. We have the people in place. We have people in line waiting to participate.
And to have that track record, to have the community, this outpouring of support and volunteerism, that's one thing, but to actually have the backed financial stability and to be able to provide this on an ongoing basis and to be a reliable resource for artists living and working in the Bay Area is all that we could hope for.